getting ready, doing some makeup. Okay, I'm gonna start with a little bit of lotion. Just a little bit, because I already put some oil on my face. Because as I tend to do when I get out of the shower, I put oil all over my body because I like how it feels. And so I'm just putting a little bit of lotion on because she feels dry. Yeah, I'll use that one. I'll use that one. Okay. I don't really like doing a full face or full coverage makeup. That's just my personal preference. I have pretty clear skin as is, so I just like to have, you know, color correct and have my skin speak for itself. But I do have some red spots, so, you know, we cover up those spots. I've gotten pretty fast at doing my makeup, but I'm gonna take my time today, whatever that means for me. Just a girl bored doing her makeup. I just like to use these to enhance my features. But you do kind of look like a crazy person before you blend it all in. But that's why we call it painting your face, right? Oh, come on. It always... Come on, just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Hi there. I'm just getting ready for a night out. Just doing... I call this my full glam look, but I don't really do full coverage like foundation. That's just not my... I don't like having that weight on my face, so my full glam is some contour, blush, and my eyes. So, but I am gonna add a little bit more. Oops, use this one. I'm gonna add a little bit more right here. And now I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm just gonna blend. I have two different sponges. I use one for my eyes and one for the contour. So I'm just gonna start blending my eyes. And then I'll move into the rest of my face. Tonight I am going to Jazz Alley with my aunt, and we are gonna see an artist named Keiko Matsui. She's this like tiny old Japanese woman who just makes the most amazing jazz music. She's so talented. Blend, 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 blend. And then I'm gonna switch sponges and then start in this area. Very lightly, very gently. And then bring it up. I'm gonna bring it down this side here, which is whatever is left on my sponge. And same thing on this side. Just da 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 da. Hola, hola, hola. Hi. Oli. Bring some down here. Over the top. Take this one. All right, down to center. Does anyone else have golden stuck in their head, like constantly? I know I do. Next I'm going with Benefit Love Tint. Love this stuff. Love it. Love it. I'm just going with my fingers. Ooh, that was a lot, girl. That's fine. It'll blend out. Just bring it up. It's fine. I still have to put on powdered contour. You'll see. It'll all come together. And this side. And about the same amount. Now I'm gonna go in with, oh yeah, oh, here it is. Benefit Hoola. Ooh, I need more. She's almost out. I haven't got makeup in a long time. Just gonna go in right here. And down the jawline. Like I said before, this is not full coverage. I like to let my skin breathe. I like to let my skin speak for itself. I don't knock people who do full coverage. You do you. This is just what works for me. And this might be unpopular opinion, but I like to put contour also on my eyelids just to even out that color. I remember asking my sister, I was like, do you ever put contour in your eyelids? And she's like, why would I do that? It's like, oh, okay. I guess not. I like how it looks though. Well, plus I'm gonna go over it anyway with all the fun colors, so. And then I don't normally, I haven't done this step in a while, but I'll do it today. I'll do some, what is this, what's the word? Setting powder. But I am gonna put just a little bit more blush. I'll do a cute little powder blush. And roll my thing over here. Let's see here. We'll go in with Ashford Blossom, Sweetheart, Bronzite, Popular, Delight. We'll go in with a little soft Delight. This one right here. Nope, that one. And then we'll do some setting powder. Just doing my face before going out. And it's not like I'm going on a date with anyone. I'm just going out with my aunt. But it's a nice kind of fancier restaurant. So I do like to put a face on. And take my time putting a face on. And then do something wild with my eyelids because that's fun for me. And just kind of blend it all in. I have a lot of freckles on my face, so I don't really like my makeup to cover, you know, the beauty that is the freckles. But I will be covering up, you know, the cute little freckles that I have on my lips because I love wearing lipstick, so. Dash fine. Dash fine. This is eyebrow stuff. It's funny because a lot of the makeup that I have was given to me by my friend for like my birthday. Actually, most of the makeup is from him, like the Glossier products, my eyeshadow palette, my blush palette. I'm very grateful. Alright. Get some eyebrows. Nice full eyebrows. I'm going on this side. Yeah, I've come to learn eyebrows, my eyebrows, they're not, yeah, I think they say what, not twins, but sisters. Mine are not quite sisters either. I would say they're kind of cousins. Estranged cousins at that. Just adding a little bit of color and brushing them out all in one direction. Gorgeous. Now, what do I want to do with my eyes today? I don't know if I want to go for something like crazy and lots of like eyeliner or let's see here. Let's see, or if I want to go for like glitter. I'm wearing very like a very plain outfit. It's like these really nice like slacks and a really nice like it's not crop top, but it's like a, I don't know, it shapes my body well, and it's like very neutral colors. So with those neutral colors, I think I want to do something a little wild and crazy. So what are we gonna go with? Do I want to do, so before I put my my colors on, if I'm gonna go back over, which I will go back over with a liquid liner, I like to just go over with a pencil liner first to trace that area where the liquid liner is gonna go, and I find that it's a little bit more forgiving with the liquid liner when I just start my eyes off with a penciled liner. There we go. I have to sharpen it. All right, well, I guess that'll do. That made a mess of my hands. Gotta be careful with that if you're gonna touch anywhere with your face. Look how messy that was. So I'm just gonna go over with a pencil liner just so that later I know where I'm adding my liquid. Because the liquid can be unforgiving. The other side. Do a little bit in the water line. Now I will not be going back and putting liquid in the water line. Personal preference, I do not like wearing, just because it's hard to apply, I do not like wearing liquid liner on my bottom. Smudgy, smudgy, smudge. Now, which brush am I going to use? Here we go. All right. Now I'm going to put something right here and underneath right here. Now this is where I'm gonna, so what I do as, cause like, you know, I'm a spiritual psychic, witchy kind of girl. I already know the outfit that I'm wearing. This is my palette right here. So what I'll do is I'll set the intention in my head, cause if you're not to the place to where you are in that type of communion with your higher self to ask questions in your head, more than welcome to use, like, if you like choosing your makeup this way. I like to be led by my spirit. It's fun for me. You could use a pendulum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my spirit, I'm going to ask what color I want to use for this spot, or for this like smudge underneath the eyes. So I'm going to ask my spirit, and I'm going to go through row by row. And I'm going to say, is it this row? And I'll hear in my head either a yes or a no. So I'll let you know what color I land on. All right, so I'm doing right in here, spirit. What color do I want to use? This color, this row, this row, this row, this row, this row. Okay, and then so now spirit chose this row right here. So now I'm going to go down and pick which color. This color. All right, here we go. We landed on that one right there. And yes, this is how I do my makeup when I can't decide. So I'm going to take that color and I'm going to go in and smudge the liner on that bottom line with this color. Ooh, it's gonna end up looking really pretty with the really dark lipstick that I'm gonna wear tonight. like I said, same thing. You could use a pendulum. You'd use like a necklace as a pendulum. If you don't know what a pendulum is, it's like, I'm trying to see if I have something close by that I could mimic as a pendulum. But you hold, it's like a necklace and you hold it and it either goes in a circle or... Oh my god, hi! Hi, Evelina. How are you doing in New York? Good. Good. I'm loving the your post of your different makeups that you've been creating and your models. You look like you're having a lot of fun. How much longer are you there for? When do you come back? Just cleaning my room to switch hotels. Oh, cool. What part of New York are you in right now? And then, I mean, I guess you don't have to dox yourself. You don't have to, but you don't want to. Oh, September 20th, once you come back. Ooh, you've got a good long amount of time there. That's so exciting. Brooklyn for now. So cool. Is that where your makeup show is? Or the... Actually, for some reason, that just like then Manhattan. Yes, loving it. I don't know why that just reminded me of a dream that I was having last night, where I was at, it felt like I was in New York in the dream, and I was at this like job fair kind of thing, and New York Fashion Week will be in Manhattan. Oh, right. Oh, you're doing makeup for New York Fashion Week. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so awesome. Okay, next I'm gonna do right here. So I'm gonna ask my spirit again. I'm gonna do the same thing. What color do I want to put right there? Do I want to use this row, this row, this row, this row, this row? What color? This one, this one. Just straight glitter? That's crazy. That's wild. This one, this one. Okay, then. I don't know how I'm gonna go through with just... All right, well, trust the process. I'm gonna listen. And if it's literally just straight glitter, then that will be, it will be what it will be. How is life? Watchable, getting ready for? Oh, what am I getting ready for? I'm getting ready for Jazz Alley with my aunt. We're gonna go see Keiko Matsui. Literally, I'm just putting, so I guess it's like whatever makeup is left on the brush, and then just straight glitter is what came up and what was chosen, which, that's fine. I guess we're going for a Euphoria theme tonight. London shining like I'm on the beach. Do 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 do. But how is life? Evelina, life is meh. Life is meh. I might be moving soon. Well, I should be moving soon. I'll be moving in October. I need to get out of this house. It's unsustainable to live in this house. And I don't want to complain too much, but like it has been a struggle, like to find a job. I guess it doesn't matter anymore to be a college educated person. I guess if you take time off to be a mother and are a stay at home mom for any more than a year, I guess that puts like a target on your back that I have no idea. I cannot tell you. I've applied for so many jobs in the past 4 months, and I've had I've at least 70 jobs I've applied for, and out of that, I've gotten maybe 6 interviews. Wow, same area. Oh man. No, I'll be leaving. I'm gonna leave Tacoma. I'm gonna move to Seattle. I think that's where I need to be. I need to be building a community in Seattle. But yeah, out of those like 70 jobs that I've applied for, I've had maybe 6 interviews, and I've gotten to the interview process and then nothing. Like, I haven't even, only one of them emailed me and was like, hey, we're going to go with another person. The rest of the 5, they're like, we'll let you know either yes or no. And they never gave me, like, reached out for a no. And I was like, that's so rude. That's so rude. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like there's, and I'm like, no, I don't want to say this because I don't want to like play that like I'm a victim here or something, but I feel like there's like a target on my back or something about me getting a job. And it's like, I've been working since I was 14 years old. Like, I'm sorry, fuck me for taking 3 years off to raise my daughter. Like, oh my God. But I'm also taking it as that I'm not supposed to be in this town anymore. Like, I'm not getting jobs in this town because I need to be getting jobs in Seattle, not here. All right, what am I going to do right here? This row, this row, this row. Ooh, which one? That one, that one, that one, that one. Ooh, okay. This is going to look crazy, I feel like, but okay. So, but also, like, as a woman, like, my career is in the theater industry, and being a military wife for so long, like, I was never really able to pursue my career in the towns that would support my career, because I was a military wife first, which was fine. I'm fine to support his career and then to support him while he went through school and then was able to get his civilian job, which was a really great job. But, like, now it's my time and I'm struggling so hard. But I really feel that a lot of that will change once I get to the Emerald City. Is there girls who don't wear bras in public? All the time, CR Goat. That's so funny you bring that up and ask that, because when I put my outfit on, I was going to ask, be like, should I wear a bra or not? Because I can't stand wearing a bra. I agree, there's too much attached to Tacoma. It will be worth it in the end. It will be worth it. It will be worth it. And for my daughter to be closer to her dad, for him to step up the way that he wants to step up and be in her life, like, it'll be a really good opportunity for all of us. Okay. I'm gonna take this stuff. Like, and oh my gosh, not for like a lack of trying. Like, there was this cool bakery and I wanted to work at that bakery. I showed up at that bakery like 5 times and was like, why won't you hire me? And yeah, they still didn't hire me. So, oh well. Oh well, on to the next one. Ooh, there's glitter everywhere. She's just a sparkly girl. Dun, dun, shining. Because, like, I don't know about girls' stuff. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of girls who say that bras are uncomfortable. Is that true? Okay. Bras equal a cage for your chest. I call them boob cages, and I do not appreciate wearing boob cages, especially as a very large-breasted woman. And so sometimes there's that, I don't know. It's interesting being a large-breasted woman and society treating you or internalizing that your body is vulgar just for having a body. So for me personally, in order to take that narrative back, I go braless. They are boob cages, Evelina. That's exactly what they are. And you know what? I don't care if they like look saggy because they're big or whatever. I don't care. They're just a part of your body, right? I don't know. That's just my personal preference. I've gotten more comfortable not wearing a bra, where when I was younger, I don't think I'd be caught dead not wearing a bra. But now, and especially like as a mother and having breastfed we breastfed till she was probably 2.5. I mean, we weren't feeding in public when she was 2.5. It was like something that we would do before bedtime or before nap time. I simply don't care. I simply don't care. Okay, what's next? What's next? Do I want something more right here? Something in here? Okay, what are we going to put in there? Alright, just gonna be wild, but okay. Where are we? Right here. Yes, the older we get, the fewer fucks we give. Are you on TikTok, Evelina? Because there's this, I think it was TikTok, but I sent something to my sister and my friend recently on TikTok, and it's this woman singing a song about how she's now of the age where she just doesn't give a fuck, and she was belting it so loud it was hilarious. Yes, okay. Yes, you are, because you do. Okay, I'll when I find that, I'll send it to you. I keep thinking about that dream I had where I was at this like job fair thing where like you signed up and there was a bunch of people there, and it was kind of like, it almost felt like it was like a scam or like a cult thing. But anyway, I remember I was struggling to like find a place to sit because there were certain sections. There was one section where people were like finding jobs in like a math industry, and then there was another area where people were like in a cooking industry, which I could do that, but I was like, that's not really what I'm looking for. And then I sat at a table that was kind of in the back where you could barely see, and I was sitting with women that I didn't know in the dream, and we all had these like fans, and on the fans were numbers and song lyrics. And when it came, like, you had to like say the number on your fan and then sing the song lyric. And when it came to my turn, I opened up my fan, and then you had to match with someone. Like, someone else had the matching number and fan. So, dreams are weird. Dreams are weird, man. And when I opened mine up, I think it was like a Bruno Mars song, and I didn't know how the song went. And so I gave it to the woman next to me, and I was like, can you do this? And like, she sang it wrong, and they were like, you're not taking this seriously, and they like kicked her out. And I felt really responsible and upset that had happened. And then the two women, and she was on my right, and the two women on my left also got kicked out for like being obnoxious. And I was like left alone at the table. And I was like, am I gonna get kicked out too? And I didn't, and then I think I woke up after that. No, I had a lot of weird dreams. I slept a lot today. I needed to catch up on sleep. And one of the dreams that I had, I was underwater, and it's not like I was holding my breath. I guess I could breathe underwater, but there was this weird like silver mobile, like automobile or something, or like submarine maybe, and I was able to like push it with my feet and bring it back to me, and then all of a sudden there was this really strong current that was like pressing against my stomach, and there was like a cliff or a wall behind me, and the current was so strong I couldn't push that submarine or that car anymore. It was so odd. I guess I feel pressed. It's not a moment. All right, I'm cool with this. I'm gonna put some liquid liner on and then do my lippy lips. Actually, I know I'm gonna do. I know, it is. Do you have a break this weekend, Evelina, or? Oh, you're cleaning. You don't need to respond if you're still cleaning or if you're not here. That's okay. Alright, now the scary part, it's always the scary part for me, is the liquid liner. But I'm gonna trace my steps with the... I have a show September 6th and then September 11th and 16th doing makeup trial for bride. Ooh, bridal makeup. Fun. I'm curious, Evelina, when are you going to move to New York? It sounds like that's where you need to be. Going on a ferry ride tomorrow. We'll be coming back here October. I was supposed to this visit. Ooh, ferry rides. Awesome. My cat is making it difficult, and finding a studio is difficult that is not over $3,000. Word. That's what roommates are for, because that's about how much rent is going to be in Seattle, which I will have a roommate. So splitting that in half is going to be really helpful. Yeah, and then traveling with your cat to get there too. When I moved to Orlando, like for 12, 13, 15 years ago, I left my dog with my dad. I'm not great with roommates. That's fair. You gotta know your limits, right? You gotta know your limits. Well, I liked having you for the week that you stayed with me. I thought you were an excellent roommate. That was fun times. You're leaving one of your cats with your mom. I'm guessing not Midnight, because I'm guessing Midnight would go with you wherever. To the ends of the earth. Oh, thanks. I really enjoyed staying with you. Yeah. We had a blast, and I go, and I sigh because my daughter was, you know, in her terrible twos era. Yeah, no, definitely you would not leave Midnight. Your baby. You're precious. Mascara time. How old is Midnight? How old's your little kitty? FYI, if you're on a budget, this stuff is always a great go-to. And it's super cheap. Thank you. Oh, just your little baby. Also, the thing about mascara that I've learned for myself, and I'm really glad that I am, is I'm ambidextrous with mascara. For my left eye, I use my left hand, and for my right eye, I use my right hand to do mascara. But I can't do that with liner. Just mascara. Because I don't like I would just rather use that hand. And the pic I posted Midnight was about 3 or 4 months old, you babies. Wait, are you in your shower? No, I'm not in my shower. I'm in my bathroom. But I'm not inside my shower. Yes, that's a shower curtain behind me. Oh, I also like using 2 different mascaras. Sometimes I'll use 3 different mascaras to build and use different brushes. I used to ask and get asked in high school all the time what mascara I use, and I was like, well, I use like 3 different mascaras for my eyelashes, because I can't believe when I was in high school I used to do makeup every single morning. Every morning. Like, gosh, my siblings and I were hanging out with my dad yesterday, and we were kind of going down memory lane of like high school and driving to high school, because my brother was older. My older brother was, I was talking with my younger brother yesterday. My older brother used to drive me to high school my freshman year because we went to the same place, and we would carpool with a neighbor. And like my brother used to carpool with a neighbor, and my best friend, she lived down the street. She would drive him. Because by the time my younger brother was in high school, I didn't go to that school anymore. I went to a different school. And he was just talking about the horror story of my friend driving him to school because she would do her makeup in the car, or she would take bong rips in the car on the way to school. Which, like, same, but I was going to a different school. But in my case, when I was driving with my brother and the boy down the street that we would take, he was just so rude to me. He, like, and my older brother, I think he was just, like, in shock and didn't know what to say, or, like, didn't want to defend me. I don't know. Because this guy would, he was just so, the curtain behind you looks like it. Well, it is. It's a shower curtain. But I can't believe I'm glad, cancel culture is, I don't know, there's good to it and there's bad to it. We're calling out the bad behavior, but it gets taken too far. But, like, this bad behavior of this kid in high school, I mean, he used to joke all the time that he would grate me, like, in the car right in front of my brother. And, like, that's not a joke. Yeah. Anyway. Wish we had cancel culture back then to cancel him. Thank you. I like it too. So the restaurant I'm going tonight, my aunt, she is a regular there. And so it's like, it's jazz, and it's a jazz dinner show. So, like, you get dinner and a show. And she always gets a spot right in front because she wants the best seat in the house. And she goes so often, the staff know her, and she's like 72 years old. So I drive her. It's my pleasure to drive her and to get taken out for a meal, right? And so the staff know her, the staff have gotten to know me. And I'm going to be moving there pretty soon. And so I was thinking, with my schedule for my daughter, it would be really awesome if I could get a job there or a job at a place like it, because they do 2 shows a night. That'd be 2 rounds of tips a night. That'd be really great. And my aunt is old and doesn't really listen or understand that well. She had taken that comment that it would be really cool to work there or to apply to work there, and took that as I was already working there. So she showed up one day without me because I was sick and I couldn't attend with her. And she was like, "Oh, so my niece is working for you now." And they're like, "Is she?" "Is she now?" Oh my gosh. And I haven't seen them since. So I'm like, been trying to think in my head how I'm going to cover that one up and be like, "Yeah, did you put me on the schedule already?" But then, be like, "No," I was like, "That's not what I said. That is not what I said." And they know she's old. She's old. I have to cover my tracks. I was like, that is so embarrassing. I was like, you messed up my groove. You threw off the groove, woman, but it'll be okay. Okay, time for some lippy lip. After we spray this down. I wonder if I need a... No. Just gonna let it dry before I put on lip liner. I'm going with dark lipstick tonight. I've got... I guess there's no name to this color. But I'm using Jam Packed. It's like a dark purple. I love wearing black lipstick, and I've been looking for like black lipstick, and the darkest I can get, it appears, is like really dark purple. Which I'll do it. which you can see me wearing. And a couple nights ago, I was wearing this dark lipstick, and I was reading from the Sophia Code, and I was specifically reading about the White Buffalo Woman. And as I was reading that there's like 7 different goddesses that represent feminine Christ consciousness. I'm very interested in that. And White Buffalo Woman is the last one. She's the 7th, which she represents the crown chakra. And I've been struggling so much with my crown chakra. So I'm thinking about posting some type of guided meditation to help clean the crown chakra with White Buffalo Woman, based on the reading that I did, that I posted, which I listened back to. I like put it on like double time, and I fell asleep to it. So I'm curious, like, what kind of programming that did for me when I fell asleep to it. I'm into this. This is pretty. Oops. All right. Ooh, she's choppy down below. Let's fix that. Okay, and this is like, I guess I need my sharpener. Will it fit? Okay. Shining like I'm born to be. Oh, I need a better sharpener, but this will do. There we go. Awesome. There we go. I don't think I like this lip liner very much. I don't like how it applies. I like using, maybe next time I'll use a brush to apply it. Because it's feathering, and I am not an old woman. Okay. Incorrect. Incorrect. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh. runny nose. Definitely enough. The most important part. Cannot forget. La última. La última. You need highlighter. And she's finished, at least with makeup. I always save my hair for last, and I never know what to do with my hair, so I'll save everyone the embarrassment of that. But yeah, that was me doing my makeup, and I'm gonna go now. So, thank you. Bye.